Hey guys, this is Southeast Bigfoot Field Research Team. Ken, my wife Natalie. We're out here this weekend at Pine Glen for a weekend of day and night Sasquatching. We got here yesterday, Thursday, about 10:30 or so in the morning. Got us a good campsite and realized we got the whole place to ourselves.
Yes.
Which made for a very interesting evening. You have to excuse us a little bit. We really didn't get a lot of sleep last night. After we got the camp set up, back off behind us here, we went marching up the hill and down the side of the ridge to where I'd seen one a couple of weekends ago. Got the privilege to catch a glimpse of him again. I believe it was the same one. Found a lot of tree structures and so forth, things that we'll post here on our page shortly. Interesting night. We sat in front of the tent and listened to him pace back and forth all through here. I got up and went walking towards him, and wow, this guy was pretty cool. He didn't even bother to hide. I got my flashlight on. Camera ready to take a picture. He never bothered to get quiet or stop or crouch or nothing. He just kept walking straight up that hill. And let me tell you something, that hill's like that.
We climbed it yesterday.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It's not a tall hill, but it's a tough climb.
It's a nice steep hill.
But
Coming down, we had to, well, I sat down and came it because I didn't want to get hurt.
so basically, he never even bothered to hide it. He just walked right on up that hill and probably laughing at us the whole time. But we didn't go to bed till about 1:30 this morning, and we had him walking around all around the camp all night long. 3 times last night. They got real close to camp. We left a tripod out, and so they never come in front of the camp.
Well, the camera wasn't even on the tripod. It was just the tripod itself.
Yeah.
And they avoided the front of the tent altogether, which was great. But he had gone to sleep, and I could actually hear paces not 5 feet from the tent.
Yeah, we found a footprint. Unfortunately, not castable, but where he stood, literally between 5 and 10 foot away from the tent, and they passed through apparently 3 times, because I got the last one this morning when I got up, and I could hear him walking off, and so got out, looked around found footprints where they've been walking through the woods in here behind us and around us.
Yeah, I'm calling the big guy Harry, from Harry and the Hendersons, but he's a big guy, and he watches us, and it's very active out here, and this is it's fun, and he keeps his distance, which is great, and I'm sure there was several through the night, so there's more than just Harry out here.
The dynamics here are really good for hunting, as far as the Sasquatching goes.
Investigating.
We went off into their territory, obviously their territory yesterday, and they repaid the favor 3 times last night by coming by and checking on us. Never got aggressive. More curiosity, I guess, than anything. Maybe it's a situation of you come visit me, now I'm going to come visit you and bring a few friends, because I know at least one time last night before we went to bed there was at least 3 of them in the area.
You could hear their footsteps. They
Yeah.
weren't heavy, but you could hear them just like they're walking.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they wasn't necessarily hiding. They never got to where we could visually see them,
All lights were off.
but whenever we'd turn a flashlight on, boy, they'd get real quiet. Then we'd turn it off, sit down, go back to talking, and they'd go right back to moving. Maybe that was a little intimidation on their part, I don't know.
I don't know if you can see, but between us, this log back here, it's a huge log, and the creek is like 3 feet down. He can come up that creek, step off onto the bank, which apparently he saw eyeshine, which I missed last night twice. And he came and he checked out this morning. He saw that there's footprints around there, and that all he has to do is lay down.
Yeah, he laid down in behind the tree so that we couldn't see him.
No, and he had happened to go off to the bathroom, and our son and me were here at camp, and I could hear one coming over there, and it probably was him getting into the tree. And then, of course, one over here in front of us. And we had our lights and stuff, but they're definitely checking us out.
Yeah, we didn't have anything thrown. That's why for first-timers, I would advise coming out on Pine Glen if you can arrange it. Come out maybe on a Thursday, because chances are you will be here by yourself. Just know that you're going to have a visitation, especially when it's just you. If there's any other campers, maybe 2 or 3 other campers, as long as you're spread out, I have no fear that you'll get a visitation. My advice is just relax. I mean, they came within 10 feet of our tent. They never touched anything. Nothing was thrown. There was no growling, no screaming, or anything like that. We heard lots of twig snaps and things as they were moving around. But for the first time Sasquatcher, this is a good place to come both day and night.
Yeah, especially during the day. That's when you actually can see the tracks without flashlights. You can actually see all the different tree structures. From one guy that I like to watch on YouTube, he's a talker, but he's got a lot of great, and he shows you a lot too. He's out in Utah, and he had himself, because he gets out there all the time, has gathered 60 different tree structures, and that means tree liens, tree sticks placed that are not from regular tree fall or tree nature. It's been done by Sasquatch, the forest people, however, Bigfoot, and there's a lot of good people out there. The couple we got a lot of information are out in Florida, and they go out there constantly and they see Bigfoot, and they've even got Bigfoot on camera, and we appreciate you guys putting it on YouTube. You guys doing a great job, and for us beginners, every time we go out we see something, so we're happy.
Yeah, a little bit about who we are in this quick little round circle. I grew up here in Alabama. I've always been fascinated with the Bigfoot phenomenon from when I was a kid and had my first encounter. My wife, Natalie, she's from Florida. Met her down there when I worked for Mickey Mouse, and brought her up here, and she loves the mountains just as much as I do. I grew up running all over the Talladega National Forest and the management areas, never realizing just how much of a population of
Everywhere.
Of the Bigfoot there are up here, and
Literally everywhere.
yes, literally.
I'm finding them close to home even, and I won't say where, but close to home. I'm shocked.
Yes, the location in which he's referring is the last place I'd ever thought you'd find any of them. I mean, just way too close to town. But anyway, I grew up as a Boy Scout. I'm in the Order of the Era, which is a Native American branch of the Boy Scouts. So I learned tracking and pioneering and woodsmanship and so forth. So as I walk out through here, I'm training my wife.
Yeah.
And
son.
it's really
Our son
amazing
as well.
when you get out here and you get still and start just observing nature. It's gorgeous. I'm sure you've seen some of our videos with Jonathan Odom Productions and Jonathan Odom Outdoors.
He's doing a great job too.
Yeah, Jonathan is he got me turned on to getting a YouTube channel started so we can start sharing these experiences, because we do have a few friends that are into it, but they really can't get out due to physical disabilities and so forth. So that's why after this video is posted, we're going to start posting some of our adventures that we're having, some of the trips we're taking, and going and looking around. You'll have an email address in which you can contact us. I've already talked with 2 people. One person went and investigated his property upon his request. He will remain nameless, as well as anybody who emails us or
Would like to stay
contacts us
private.
through Facebook or anything like that. Privacy is number one. We will not reveal who or where you're at. If you want us to come look, or if you just want to file a report, say, hey, this is what I saw. The more of these reports we get, the more investigations we can go do, the more we can understand what they're about, excuse me, and where they're going, and just their general behavior. I mean, we don't completely understand what all these stick structures mean. We know some of them are boundaries, just like any other animal marks its territory. But the more we can learn, the better off we are. And as we take you on these adventures, and we hope you come along with us, you can give us feedback of what you see. I know myself and Jonathan, we have found that a lot of people see things in our videos that we didn't see when we originally made them. So
Oh yeah.
anyway, thank you for taking your time to watch this, and hopefully we can get to know you and take you along with us on our investigations.
Yes, and if you have any questions or want to leave a story, you can do that on our email. If you don't want to do it on Facebook, that would be Ken Patterson November, which would be just NOV. Ken Patterson NOV 1969 at Gmail.
Yes.
And I'll have that in the little segment underneath our video.
Or like I said, if you message us on Facebook, just message us privately.
Yes.
We won't give out any information. We're having a fun time doing this, and we want to bring you guys along.
Yes.
And maybe encourage some of you to come out and join us.
Yeah.
In association with the Northeast Alabama Bigfoot Network. We've already had one outing with a group of us got together. We had a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was a one-day thing. We're planning on doing some more of those in the near future. Don't worry about if you don't know us. Hey, come on out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get to meet people. We all have one thing in common. There's a big hairy guy running around out here, and we're trying to find out who and what he's all about. So until we get ready till next time we get our videos out, we'll see y'all then, all right?
From the Southeast Bigfoot Field Research Team.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Bye. We are from the Southeast Bigfoot Field Research Team. Thanks. Bye.
Later.